U.S. facing internal crisis, external losses? President Biden and congressional leaders are meeting to address the debt crisis. There has been no breakthrough yet, but hopes for an upcoming agreement remain. The risk of U.S. default threatens the global economy. Negotiations between the House and Senate still have significant differences. President Biden has shortened his trip to Asia to focus on the meeting, but this may have a negative impact on the U.S.'s reputation abroad. Russia making it difficult for Finnish diplomatic missions? Russia has frozen the bank accounts of Finnish diplomatic missions in Moscow and St. Petersburg. This action violates the Vienna Convention on Diplomatic Relations and affects the payment of bills for the Embassy and Consulate General of Finland. Although staff salaries are not affected, this is one of the strictest limitations Finland has faced. The EU's sanctions do not target Russian diplomatic agencies in Finland, and Helsinki has not frozen their bank accounts. India rejects EU's ability to block oil with Russian origins. Indian Foreign Minister Jaishankar proposes that the EU reconsider regulations to prevent refined petroleum products from India with Russian crude oil origins. Jaishankar spoke out in Brussels after the EU proposed blocking refined petroleum products from Russia that have been processed in India. EU officials also suggest preventing India from reselling refined Russian oil. The Indian foreign minister discusses trade technology with the EU during the visit to Brussels. Global economy faces stagnation risks. The global economy is experiencing stagnation, especially in Europe and the US. Germany's economic confidence and growth indicators have declined, raising concerns about economic recession. The IMF warns that monetary policies and rising energy prices exert pressure on the German economy. The US is struggling with banking incidents and debt ceiling negotiations. The U.S. Treasury Secretary warns of catastrophic consequences if the U.S. runs out of cash. China also experiences lower growth and high unemployment rates. Central banks are preparing measures to rescue the weakened global economy. Gold remains a potential investment channel in the current economic context. Gold continues to be a potential investment channel, according to Xiaokai Fan from the World Gold Council, WGC. The price of gold is difficult to predict due to risk factors in the economy. Gold consumption decreased in Vietnam in the first quarter of 2023 due to increased gold prices and reduced demand for jewelry. Investors need to consider multiple factors when investing in gold, not just relying on gold prices, but also allocation ratios and investment portfolios.